in the coming hours, the coming days, I will be introducing legislation under my name in the House of Representatives as a freestanding bill to defund the Jack Smith investigation. And one reason why is the election interference feature. Another reason why, the lack of transparency. I have sent correspondence to the Attorney General. I just want to know who's on the Jack Smith team.
Florida Congressman Matt Gaetz says he's prepared to defund Special Counsel Jack Smith, all because Attorney General Merrick Garland won't respond to Gaetz's letters. Well, Gaetz better get moving, because Smith's investigation is once again heating up.
But we do begin tonight with former President Trump revealing he's been informed by the special counsel that he is a target of another federal criminal investigation, this time into January 6th. Trump himself suggesting an indictment and arrest is likely coming. Trump saying he had been given a, quote, very short 4 days to report to the grand jury, adding that it almost always means an arrest and indictment.
That's right. Donald Trump is now on track for his third arrest in just 1 year. And these federal charges focus on Trump's efforts to overturn the 2020 election by inciting the violent January 6th insurrection. As you might imagine, news of yet another looming Trump indictment has House Republicans fuming, and none more so than Georgia Congresswoman and high-class public servant Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Yeah, it's absolute bull. Yeah, that's my reaction. This is the only way that the Democrats have to beat President Trump, is to arrest him, smear him, charge him with ridiculous charges, all in a cover-up of Joe Biden's crimes, Hunter Biden's crimes. It's unbelievable. It's hard to even recognize that this is our country.
You know what? I actually agree with Marjorie Taylor Greene here. It is hard to tell this is our country because the justice system actually seems to be working for the first time in years. And you just know Republicans won't stand for that. And Kevin McCarthy's GOP is wasting no time protecting Trump from the consequences of his own actions. On Tuesday, McCarthy took the bold step of threatening to impeach Attorney General Merrick Garland for, well, he'll figure that part out later. If you're keeping track, this effort to impeach Merrick Garland for doing his job is different than the last time McCarthy wanted to impeach Garland a month ago. That impeachment was for allegedly protecting Hunter Biden. Glad we're clear. Now, you can tell Republicans are getting increasingly nervous about Trump's mounting criminal charges, now expected to top 100 federal felonies in total. And even if Republicans aren't outright saying it, all those charges are really starting to get under their skin. Take disgraced former Fox News anchor and aspiring Twitter influencer Tucker Carlson. He thinks Trump's arrest all has to do with, and wait for it, the war in Ukraine.
All of television, all of them believe that Ukraine, its borders, its future, its infrastructure are all more important than the town that you live in. They sincerely think that, and it's obvious. Everyone in power thinks that, except for Donald Trump. Whatever else you say about him, Trump is the one guy with an actual shot at becoming president who dissents from Washington's long-standing pointless war agenda. And for that one fact, they're trying to take Trump out before you can vote for him.
Or, bear with me here, Donald Trump shouldn't have tried to violently overthrow an election in the most public way possible. As the French have so often taught us, if you're gonna overthrow the country, you better win, because losing gets real messy. But it isn't enough that Tucker Carlson thinks Trump is being silenced because of his views on Ukraine. Over at Newsmax, very photogenic weirdo Will Witt thinks Trump has a certain, let's just say, Jesus Christy nature to him.
You have an organized political group that has an agenda that is coming after Donald Trump and conservatives, whether or not it's legal or illegal. If you were Jesus Christ living in America and you lived a perfect, sinless life, the left would still find ways to create laws to say that you did something wrong. So when it comes to all of this,
I don't doubt that, actually. Yeah. The crucified, literally, yeah.
Well, you know, I'm not going to wade into those waters and talking about Jesus Christ.
I genuinely love that this was too crazy even for the other Newsmax anchor, who really just wants to be anywhere else in the world. But for all their noise, there's one thing Republicans don't have, an actual legal argument to save their beloved Donald Trump. Far right is trying desperately to delay the inevitable, because once Trump is in a court of law, all those wacky conspiracy theories go out the window, unless, of course, Trump wants to say them under oath. But with perjury charges on the line, Trump is likely to mind his P's and his QAnons. Did you know Jesus was a QAnon follower? Well, not Jesus, but Jim Caviezel, the guy who played Jesus in the movies. And Jim has some wacky ideas he can't wait to share with Charlie Kirk.
We don't like the letter Q, we don't like the letter K, but They don't go after the letter K.
Give that video a look. And as always, leave a comment below so you can let me know what I should cover next.